Now we are quickly moving our focus to a breaking piece of input where the Supreme Court Collegium recommends transfer of judge who refused relief to Rahul Gandhi in 2019's defamation case. Now SC Collegium recommends transfer of Gujarat High Court's judge Hemant M. Prachak. The Gujarat High Court judge had dismissed Rahul Gandhi's plea for staying his conviction in 2019's defamation case. Now these are the inputs that we are getting. Interestingly, the Collegium includes Justice B.R. Gavai, who was heading the bench which granted relief to Rahul Gandhi. Now, in a latest report that we are getting as of now is that the Supreme Court Collegium recommends transfer of the judge who has lately refused relief to Rahul Gandhi in 2019's defamation case. This is an important piece of input that we are getting, and joining me on the broadcast is my colleague and legal correspondent Ananya Bhatnagar. A very good morning, Ananya. What more details are we gathering, and why? What are the proposed recommendations for the transfer of the judge?
Well, there are no, as per any reasons that are given for the transfer. And in fact, not only him, but there are many judges who have been transferred. There are almost 23 transfers that are now taking place, which includes the name of Justice Hemant M. Prachak. But at the same point of time, we have to also remember that this comes at a time, days after Rahul Gandhi was denied, a relief from, the Gujarat High Court, and we saw how, in fact, the Supreme Court criticized the way the judgment from the Gujarat High Court had actually come in, and in fact had noted and made certain observations about that. But though, these transfers are probably mostly, administrative order, but we see that these might also have been a circumstance where such a transfer could have been thought of by the Collegium, but at the same point of time, there is no kind of clear reasoning given out by the Supreme Court Collegium with regards to why these judges have been transferred. There is no kind of a particular, reasoning that is given out. It's just for, and it is the prerogative of the Collegium to actually can make transfers of judges in order to get a smooth functioning of the High Courts and, in fact, the Supreme Court. So, very, very categorically, this must have been a decision that has been taken very administratively. But this also comes at a time when we've seen how, in fact, the Supreme Court criticized, the judgment that was there by the Gujarat High Court and, in fact, the low court of Gujarat as well. Kuina.
All right. Ananya, help us understand that this SC in the past had criticized the judgment of Gujarat High Court and the Sessions Court for neglecting certain aspects. Could you take our viewers through these aspects and break it down for them on why that has actually led to the transfer of certain set of judges in the Gujarat High Court as well?
Well, definitely, in fact, Justice B.R. Gavai was the one who was hearing this particular matter, and in fact, he had given out certain observations clearly saying that, how, in fact, this is something that should be seen, and in fact, that certain judgments are coming in from the High Court. He also said in the judgment that, and it was the judgment, the bench that clearly said that there should be some kind of, sensitization, and that there should be people reading, in fact, having more constraint over it.
All right. Thank you so much, Ananya. We'll continue to track the story as the day progresses.